Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Matt.
And we are from Bakersfield, California, and we recently quit our jobs and are now traveling the Americas in our big red van, Clifford.
So we converted Clifford in about 6 weeks, so we definitely did it in a hurry. We tried to capture as much footage as we can, but if you have any questions about how we built something or how we did some piece of the van, please leave us some comments or questions. We'd love to make more videos detailing exactly how we did it.
First, we made cardboard cutouts for all the windows to determine the right size of the reflectix. This takes a few back and forth efforts to ensure the sizing is correct. We then use these cardboard cutouts to cut the fabric. We then cut the reflectix for the back windows and ensured they were the correct size. Then I sewed the blackout curtain lining to all of the reflectix. I waited to sew the magnets until the end because we hadn't gotten them yet. But if I would redo it again, I would leave more fabric around the edges so that I have more space to put the magnets. So what are you doing here?
Trying to mock up some window coverings. So we're gonna make some snap-in or like magnetized window coverings with like reflectix on one side, probably a little bit of insulation in the middle, and then some dark color. I think we're gonna use navy blue for the other side. And that way, in the summer, put the reflectix out, keep all the heat out of the van. In the winter, you can flip it around and have the dark color outside, and reflectix will keep some of the insulation in the van, so some of the heat in the van. We finished the big sliding door window, the two back windows, so we're kind of working on the front. Ran out of cardboard a little bit, but we're gonna make it work. So. What are we doing?
So after we made the cardboard cutouts, we took this, what is it called?
Reflectix.
Reflectix, and cut the reflectix to the size of the cardboard. Now we're coming in, before we put the fabric on it, we just want to confirm the size. This reflectix, we had to sew down the center because it didn't fit the size that we got. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure it's the right size before we sew the fabric onto it.
Looks like it needs a little trimming.
Yeah, I think it needs a little trimming. So I'm gonna start doing that.
Cool. Alright, so pretty proud of this. Just took me like 20 minutes of trimming this thing. But I have a reflectix panel that's basically staying up here all by itself. So I think this is gonna work super good. We're gonna attach some magnets, I think, to the top side of this. We probably won't insulate and put an interior cover on this because we're gonna have some curtains that run right here behind the seats anyway that are insulated. So this is just kind of to keep, a lot of the heat out of the cab, reduce some of the heat loading on the curtains, and the more they insulate, the cooler it's going to be in the summer. So just figured I'd share that. This thing's looking pretty prime. Catch you later.
Bounce.
I want to show you these reflectix window coverings. So we have blackout curtains on this side and then the reflectix on the other side, and magnets lining the outside of it so that it just sticks up there. They're super easy. So if it's hot out, we'll put the reflectix out, facing out, and then if it's cold out and we want to keep the heat in, we'll do it the opposite way. So kind of the design there.
So here's a picture of one. We used some of the leftover upholstery fabric we had.
Yeah.
And you can see the reflectix on that side.
We didn't make them quite big enough, but they work.
They're just barely too small. But you can see magnets.
Yeah. Magnets will mess up your sewing needle on your sewing machine. Just FYI.
It's good feedback.
So we're doing 3 layers of curtains to make the insulated curtains in between the seats and cab of the van. So I'm gonna zoom in. This is the blackout curtain that will be facing the front of the van, so it'll be facing the front 2 seats. This is the insulated lining. It's called Insulbright. And this is the decorative fabric for the inside. Bought all of it at Joann's.
Yeah.
And the insulated, this blackout curtain lining is the most expensive, but yeah. So we have these insulating curtains that I made out of blackout curtain fabric, and then Insulbright insulated curtain lining, and then this is just a cotton decorative fabric on the outside. And we left both of these protective metal barricades in just in case we get into an accident and to protect us so nothing flies and hits us. And we also have these mirrors so we can look at ourselves when we haven't showered in days. If you like this video, what should you do?
Subscribe!
Subscribe! Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, if you're like, what the heck, what did they do? They skipped over this part. Hit us up. We'll make sure to respond. Oh, Amber, you're such a good girl.